Gold once again has traded precisely the same zone, same range, which I have been telling since yesterday, 1830, 1845, which is precisely, rather I will say 1830, 1850, a good swing zone, and it is trying to swing in between these. Likewise, oil interestingly has dropped till 75, and I told you in the morning that below 76.4 we can expect it to achieve 75 levels, which is definitely a good support. It is precisely achieved 75 and bounce back. Now what to expect with the US session? We will see with the help of charts and indicators. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Do not forget to press the bell icon and stay tuned with the next updates which are going to get released with the Asia session tomorrow. This is the second analysis for the day, so those who had watched the morning analysis definitely would have profited. Let's start. Now see, in the morning I told you it is trying to create a base here. See the same levels once again. It failed to breach 1830 levels, which was definitely a very strong support, and it has recovered since then. Now see, on the upside, if you look at, see how it has behaved, and now it is willing to go past, it is willing to break on the upside, certainly 1845 and then 4850 zone. If it breaks 4850 zone, certainly more bullish momentum can be seen. Now if you look at the hourly charts in the morning also, I told you, see the breakout here, then consolidation, and now again trying to break out on the upside, possibly once it stays above. And also if you look at this, it is trying to trade, if you eliminate this drop, it is trying to trade in this channel. The highs at 1850 levels. So once it trades above 1850, then only we can consider that it is trying to trade bullish. Till that time we have to stay cautious and alert. The directional movement here is bullish. The stochastic has reversed. It has seen the bottom and it has reversed since then. The MACD is divergent and bullish. The RSI is also bullish. It is looking upwards here. And if you look at 2 hour chart, now see on the 2 hour charts, this is a probable breakout candle. See, you can, it was consolidating this after this bullish breakout, and now it is trying to resume its uptrend. Possibly 1850 levels might get achieved. We have to be watchful at 1845. You can buy there, but then 1848.50 levels you should be watchful of. Beyond that, certainly we can expect that it is trying to look forward to 1860 levels very soon. Directional movement here is bullish. The stochastic is looking up. The MACD is divergent and bullish here, and the RSI is looking upwards too. And if you look at 3 hour chart, on the 3 hour chart, so similarly it is a breakout candle. Possibly it can try to sustain, or we may see a next bullish candle also, which may try to take the prices higher for 1850, 1860 levels are possible. Definitely a good resistance exists there, but only buy entries above 1845 levels, beyond which you can stay long. Rather, those if you see it trading at around 1840, you can buy there and stay long for 1848.50 zone, and beyond that certainly more bullish momentum can be seen. It is right now looking upwards. Possibly we may see higher highs for 1850, 1860 levels. Directional movement bullish, stochastic looking up. The MACD divergent and bullish here, it is looking up. RSI is also showing strength there. And if you look at the 4 hour chart, now see on the 4 hour charts also, you can see rise, higher lows, again looking upwards, possibly 1850. I will be watchful of 1850 levels. Beyond that, certainly more bullish momentum can be seen. And yes, till the time it stays above 1835, or rather I will say 1834, do not consider it for a sell. And those who want to take a safe entry should wait for 1830. Only and only if it trades below 1830, we can expect that it is trying to trade bearish. Yes, you can initiate a sell entry at 1834, but be cautious. And see, in the morning I told you above 1840 you can stay long, and that is why I had told you above 1840 you can stay long. See, 1845 already achieved here. Directional movement trying to trade bullish, stochastic looking up. The MACD is divergent and bullish. The RSI is also trying to look upwards, showing little strength. Now look at the daily chart. And isn't it beautiful to see? We talked about this channel, this bottom line of the channel, and this channel is there in my chart since long. Now those who follow me from long can see how beautifully it has traded in this channel. Now it is trying to achieve the median of the channel, which is precisely now at around 1900 levels. Now possibly this zone here at 1860, 1880 is going to be a very tough resistance for gold to breach, pass by, and then I will look forward to 1900, 1910 levels. So yes, there is a possibility that it may try to attempt this level. And as you can see how beautifully it is once again achieved the bottom of this channel and bounce back. In the morning analysis itself we talked about this. Direction movement is bearish here, trying to converge because it has traded bearish since couple of weeks. Now it is trying to converge a bit. The stochastic, which was oversold, has come out of the oversold zone. It is looking upwards. The MACD, interestingly, is trying to converge crossover for a buy. And see, it has erased the gains here. It has come to the bottom and candle size is consistently diminishing. Possibly I will wait for a crossover in order to confirm the bullishness from here. RSI is also trying to reverse. Considering this, with the stop loss at 1840, one can stay long today and possibly expect 4850 zone, which is a very good resistance zone. And in fact, beyond that, we may see gold attempting to achieve 1860, and plus levels are also possible. You can take your positions accordingly. Already it is now come back to 1846 levels. The analysis 5 minutes back we started at 1843, and now see it has already covered a good move. So possibly 1848.50, which I have told is achievable. At 1850 we will see how it behaves. It may try to bring more bullishness beyond, and expect that it with the FOMC minutes we can see a little more rise. So take your positions accordingly. With the stop loss at 1840, one can stay long, but then be cautious and be you have to be extremely cautious here, because below 1840 and 1830 levels it is going to break heavily on the downside also. This is also possible. Anything is possible. These are markets. Yes, it is looking forward to reverse. It is looking forward to a rise, but then be watchful and cautious. Take your trades accordingly. Trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Also remember, once it trades below 1830, more bearishness can be seen, and then you can expect 1820, 1818 zone, which is definitely a very good support. And if it breaks 1818, 1820 zone, we may see further drop also, and hence be watchful of 1830 on the downside. So as we discussed, 1830, 1850 zone, right now it is still trying to trade in the same. Now look at the oil here. Now see, oil I shared in the morning, 75 levels, very good support, and it is precisely achieving these levels. It is trying to reverse. Now at the same time on the hourly charts, you can see it is trying to trade in this bearish channel. I'll wait for it to break past 76.4 again. Beyond 76.4, you can expect 76.8, 77, 77.4. Now I'll wait for it to break past 77.4, 77.8 zone in order to confirm the bullishness. Till the time, we have to be watchful and cautious there. And yes, also if you want to learn this art of trading profitably, you should join my mentorship batch. The 28th batch starts in first week of March. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Now see, directional movement trying to converge. It was trading bearish. Stochastic rising. The MACD is bearish. It is looking to converge crossover. RSI was oversold and it has recovered a bit since then. If you look at 2-hour charts, now remember on the 2-hour chart, this is a breakout candle and we have to wait a little. Yes, if it stays above 76.5 levels, you can expect 76.8, 77, 77.4, 77.8. Only and only if it breaks past 77.8, you can confirm that it is trying to reverse. Also see, lower lows are already done, and if you look at the channel here, you will observe that the high is at around 77, which is definitely for the day is going to be a good resistance zone. Directional movement bearish, it is trying to converge. Stochastic was oversold, it has recovered a bit. The MACD is bearish, it is trying to converge crossover. RSI is seen rising too. And if you look at the 3-hour charts, now see on the 3-hour charts here you can see a reversal candle, as you can see a long tail and a very small body. So this is possibly a reversal of the trend, but then it has to break past the highs of the previous candle, and then the next candle might take it to tilt towards 76.5, 76.6 zone. Beyond this, certainly more bullishness can be expected, where you can expect 77, 77.4, 77.8. Directional movement is bearish, trying to converge. Stochastic at bottom, looking forward to a recovery here. The MACD is bearish, trying to converge. RSI is seen rising too. And if you look at 4-hour charts, now see the 4-hour chart, see body size diminishing and a long tail indicating possibility of a reversal. It can try to attempt and achieve this candle at around 76.4, 76.5 levels. Yes, it may try to achieve, and it may show little bullishness if it trades above 76.6. So what I will recommend is, do not trade between 76.6 and 75.6 levels. In between this $1, do not take any trade for now. Directional movement is bearish. Stochastic was oversold and it is trying to recover a bit. The MACD is bearish, trying to converge crossover for a bullish move, and RSI is also seen rising from the bottom. Now look at the daily. So see, on the daily charts, it is trying to show you a squeeze. We saw this on weekly analysis also. Precisely taking the support from 75, I told you several times 75, 74 zone is a very, very strong support. Only breaking below 74, we can expect that it is trying to trade bullish. Now look at the daily charts. Today it is given a breakout and possibility of a reversal only exists if and only if it trades above 76.6 levels. Beyond that, it may try to get the resistance forming lower highs at around 77, 77.4 levels. This is the 20 period moving average, definitely going to give it a very good resistance. And on the upside, 78.2 levels. This zone is very, very important between 77.4 and 78.2. Directional movement divergent and bearish, stochastic at bottom. The MACD is divergent and bearish on the daily charts. Probably it may try to converge from here. I will be watchful of this. RSI is looking down. Considering this for the day, in between 75.6 and 76.6. For this $1, do not take any trade. Above 76.6, you can expect 77, 77.4, 77.8 levels. Only above 78.2, you can expect little more bullishness there. On the downside, you can select 75.6 and rather see, be cautious of 75.4. Below that, 75 is the first target, and then we may see a very good slide which might take it till towards 74 levels, the next support level. Below that, anyways, it is going to be a good crash. Take your trades accordingly. Trade with a stop loss, trade with a trailing stop loss. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals group. Reach out to me for more details. My Telegram and email IDs are mentioned in the channel and video description. Thank you very much. Have a great profitable trading day ahead. Thank you.